Wizzy, you saucy.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, we got Lil Tay in the click today, you guys, for the first time. Now, if you guys do not know who Lil Tay is, she used to be popping.
Lil Tay, this is why all y'all ears hate me. This cost me $200,000. I'm only 9 years old. I ain't got no license, but I still drive this sports car. Your favorite rapper ain't even doing it like Lil Tay.
Now, this video that you got on the screen, I just want to let it be known that I do not know 100% if this was actually her in real time, simply because she has not been on the internet ever since her father gained custody of her and her brother. Because allegedly, the mom and her man was actually exploiting Lil Tay and her brother to troll on the internet. So a while back, her brother was exposed, being heard in the background telling his sister what to say, and he would get frustrated and talk to her crazy. So a lot of people started feeling sorry for Lil Tay because that wasn't who she truly was. Okay, she was acting and she was actually getting exploited by her own parent. Okay, this is crazy because social media is just really sick. Now, according to this article on NBC, it says that Lil Tay's mom was actually a real estate agent when she became viral. Meanwhile, her father was an attorney pilot. Okay, he was also an author who works at the Vancouver-based law firm Lindsay LLP, and the late influencer was raised in Vancouver but relocated with her mother to Los Angeles at 9 years old. So that is when she started going viral, when she was around 9 years old. So really and truly, it was allegedly her mom who was definitely exploiting her because her father had no parts in that, allegedly, from what was being said. Now, according to this report, it clearly says that Tay experienced popularity on social media, but she was met with backlash from users who claimed her family was exploiting her. Well, it's just sad to say that she is now no longer here with us, right along with her brother. Now, this situation is really, really extremely sad. So I'm just definitely going to pray for her family and loved ones because I know that this is a very hard pill to swallow, even though she has not been on the internet for a long time, simply because her father took custody of her and allegedly, like I said, did not allow her to be on phones and anything like that. It's just really sad to see this is how it ended. Okay, now the family did release a statement on her actual Instagram, and it goes as follows. It is with heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Claire Sutton. The tragic passing, we have no words to express the unbearable loss and undescribable pain. The outcome was entirely unexpected and has left us all in a shock. Her brother's passing adds an even more unimaginable depth to our grief. During this time of immense sorrow, we kindly ask for privacy as we grieve this overwhelming loss, as the circumstances surrounding around Claire's and her brother's passing are still under investigation. Claire will forever remain in our hearts, her absence leaving an irreplaceable void that will be felt by all who knew and loved her. Now, that was a great statement, but I couldn't help but to notice that they threw the brother's death in there, didn't even acknowledge his name or anything, but just said they both are no longer here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my brain was a little toggled there because I'm like, listen, what? I mean, how you gonna just throw that out there like that? That was just so disrespectful in my eyes, because at this point, what is really going on? Now, they didn't give any specifics. However, it definitely looks like, according to NBC News report, it said Lil Tay death, Georgia young and talented rapper died by unaliving herself. Now, this really hurts so bad because it's just so sad that this is really what reality is nowadays. You know, like a lot of these kids get on these social medias and it's just, they become the person that everyone loves. And most times a lot of people are not really truly being their self on social media. They just go with what the world loves to see. And most times that's just toxic shit. Now, I do want to talk about who released that information, and it states that social media influencer Kayla Nicole Jones posted on Facebook that you guys remember her, known as Lil Tay, the youngest flexer. She used to make viral videos. Today, she just committed. It's so sad because she was young and precious. R.I.P. Little Tay. Now, the article goes as follow. As we already talked about, her family already confirmed her death today. She passed away in an unexpected manner, and the family members have been in great shock ever since she was pronounced dead by the family. The news of her death was announced by the family in the post, like I told you guys on social media. According to the post on Facebook, Kayla Nicole Jones, Lil Tay, died by unaliving herself. Now, we don't know how accurate that is because the family never released that, and we don't even know how Kayla Nicole knows, but at the end of the day, my heart goes out to them because this is very serious. When people are crying out for help, you just need to be there, even if you don't know the person. This is why I always tell everybody, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you, because you will never know what it really feels like to really be depressed unless you're really sitting in that person's shoes and really living that life. And life is not easy. Life be really lifing, okay? So it's just so sad, and we will definitely be keeping our reservations on that to hear anything further about this case, because it is her and her brother. Now, quick, it look like this article is definitely going viral on Twitter right now. Now the app is called X. I swear I was looking for, but anyway, we ain't gonna go there. Let's get straight back on this case. All right, so it says Lil Tay's post about her father's alleged abuse worries fans. Okay, it worries fans because Little Tay came out years ago talk about her father alleged AB. Now, I can't say certain words on here, so please forgive me, y'all. Try my best. But it looks like in the comment section underneath these worries, it looks like a lot of people definitely was worrying about Little Tay's safety and what really happened, and they also feel like the father needs to be investigated. Now, this person said, sad as F. She was a and exploited her whole life, basically. She talks about her for years. This is heartbreaking. Hope her parents had nothing to do with it. And now this person said, I'm not really one for conspiracies, but this isn't sitting right with me. After her parents found out she was making videos, it all came out that she was getting abused by them and the brother. Something is fishy about this. Shaking my head, RIP. She spoke out about the abuse within the family. Now suddenly she's no longer alive. This is what the social media does, especially to kids. They really be lacking in real life, but have to hold up an image that's way too heavy for them on social media. Now, I definitely agree with that, because the number one drug in this world is definitely clout. Okay. A lot of people die for clout because obviously we know clout brings deals, clout brings more money if you know how to use it. And a lot of people, once they get clout, especially if their children is in the limelight, they abuse the privilege of their child being able to have this type of blessing to be able to make money for the family. So they make the child work harder than actually being able to be a child. Most children on social media that's making money, a lot of the parents work their kids to death. You want to know why? Because it brings financial freedom to the parent, and the parent doesn't have to work. Now all they have to do is manage their child. And some people take that job way too serious. It's way too hard. And there's nothing wrong with your child being on social media and you marketing your child. But when it comes to your child being disrespectful and in just being exploited for just being somebody she's not, that's not okay. It's just unfair. And then it messes up her brand. It messes up who she is when it's not really her, but she came out to the world as a total different person. So I truly believe that social media is most definitely dangerous. If you do not know how to use these apps, use this platform, it's just, it can go wrong for you in a minute. Okay. Especially if other people is over you and telling you and overseeing everything, every business, every contract, it's totally different. Okay. Cause like the article said, basically said, listen, her mother was a real estate agent. Okay. People thought that the mom got fired, right? And the mom kept it real on this article and said, Angie was also met with rumors that she was fired from her real estate job at Pacific Evergreen Realty because of Tay's controversial online presence. Pacific Evergreen Realty confirmed Angie resigned before they had the chance to dismiss her from her position. So she didn't get fired. She quit because her daughter became pop and she started making money from trolling online, talking disrespectfully and acting unruly. Okay. Now she then went on and said, I resigned for my daughter's career and her bright future. I don't want to deal with all these questions anymore. Can you please help out my daughter's career more? Now, this is crazy because she didn't want to answer no questions because she knew that they were going to pick her brain about how are you talking about you quit for your daughter's career and bright future? Do you think by your daughter coming out to the internet, showboating money, talking like she knows about the hood, gangs, gats, and all types of things was going to help her have a bright future? Or were you ruining and tarnishing a future for her? Because there's no way that you would have thought that that would last as long as you thought it did. It would, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's like she would have to rebrand herself. In today's time, unfortunately, I will say, because we always see in this Chrisean Rock and Blueface situation, they would have been canceled both Chrisean and Blueface, all right? And even throw Jade and Alexis in that circus pit. So I ain't gonna lie, I really don't know, because times is definitely crazy right now. But at the end of the day, she wasn't doing anything that was worth anything bright. I'm just gonna say that. But rapping about things that you know nothing about, that you never been through because you was only 9 years old and your mother was sitting on the internet basically saying all the haters, they want to get attention from her because right now she's famous and she has a passion. Every parent needs to worry about their own child. I'll worry about my child. She's a star now, and wherever she is, I will be beside her. That was just straight delusion, because I get it that you're happy, that you're starting to see so much money, so much attention, and it's making more money than you ever sold houses.
Call your mama. Period.
So we get it, sis. But now, at what expense did it take? It took her life. And this is right here where I say you got to put your selfishness aside. A lot of these celebrity children, parents, sometimes, is really selfish because you don't think about a child. You don't think about your child being a child. It is nothing wrong with you wanting better for your child and you wanting your child to be her own brand. But you could have had your child come out any type of way other than just being unruly and calling her Lil Tay. Now, Click, I don't know what's really going on, but a lot of people are coming out of nowhere with these pages popping up basically stating that the manager is stating that he can't confirm or deny whether Lil Tay is actually dead. So I don't know what's going on. It's real fishy right now, but God bless that situation, whether she is alive or no longer with us, okay? But this is definitely a real message and a real situation, and I'm glad I was able to talk about it. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation, but I definitely want to move straight on to Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion back in the click today, you guys, and we can finally say for the last time, all right, because the case is finally over. I know a lot of y'all was definitely DMing me and being like, yo, Queen, what's going on? Talk about it. I want to hear your opinion. I am happy. I'm happy for Megan Thee Stallion. I'm glad that she finally has the justice that she deserves and she feels like she needed. And I know she did mention that she hasn't had peace ever since she was, allegedly shot by Tory Lanez. And the reason why I'm saying allegedly, for those who be like, hold up, what's going on, is because I don't know. There was not enough evidence in this case to turn a blind eye and really just sit here and convict someone. One thing about this situation is that a lot of people are celebrating, but at the end of the day, we don't know. We were not there. And it was a lot of blind spots in this case. And I just felt like it needed to have a little bit more time to receive a little bit more evidence to really prove that Tory Lanez did it. And honestly speaking, he is definitely very much so questionable, because according to Megan Cuniff, she said that Tory Lanez insists he's innocent in Megan Thee Stallion's but also says if he's guilty, it's because of his alcoholism and childhood trauma. He reportedly claims that if he did do it, he needs therapy instead of prison. Baby, you're sounding real guilty, okay? You are definitely sounding real guilty at this point, okay? And this is why I said he seemed very questionable, because what you mean if you did do it? That means you done got so drunk that night, because remember, everybody was intoxicated. So nobody could say that it didn't happen to Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Megan Thee Stallion said you did it. I'm pretty sure Shorty didn't even understand or even remember, but to be honest with you, everybody was lit, and you saying it's because of your alcoholism and childhood trauma. What a way to try to bring that up towards the end before you getting hit with 10 whopping years for doing something while you were underneath the influence. And let's keep it real. 10 years in prison is going to be a lot of therapy for you. You'll have more than enough time to come out a grown, old, mature man. All right. I'm going to be 40 years old by then, boo. Damn. Well, this is why I always say don't abuse alcohol. Say no to drugs, because at the end of the day, sometimes with certain people, they can't handle it. They make messed up decisions that they wish they could just take back. But now what we do have victory on is the fact that Megan Thee Stallion got the justice that she deserved. Because I looked at this situation and was like, it is not enough. They need to investigate a little bit more, because this case was definitely all over the place. People weren't showing up. People who did show up ended up switching stories and different things. It was just all over the place, and we were so over it. All right. But at the end of the day, for you to sit here and say your childhood trauma lets me know that you've been through a lot. You got a lot of anger inside built up. And when you drank, that came out. Point blank, period. So now, you do the crime, you pay the time. And unfortunately, another black brother behind bars who, definitely had some type of influence as well. And I really love his music. And this is just a sad situation, because now he has to be behind bars for 10 years. I mean, that is a very long time considering the fact that he is a father. But at the end of the day in life, you got to make the right decisions. If you make the wrong decision, you got to live by it. Anywho, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation. I definitely love to know your thoughts, but I truly want to definitely move straight on to the fact that Iggy Azalea is alleged to be Tory Lane's little fling. Okay, allegedly, let's just say that. And it looks like she actually wrote a letter to the judge. And the judge received about 70 letters, according to reports, and one being Iggy Azalea. And she stated in the letter asking the judge to impose a sentence that is transformational, not life destroying. Now, you guys can pause the video and read these reports, but JT is under fire again, simply because she decided that she wanted to like a post from the Shade Room that basically Heather Rose tweeted, and she said, just deleted 3 of Megan Thee Stallion songs out my phone. She dead wrong and she know it.
It's not an argument, and I'm not gonna argue with y'all about it. Okay.
Then she said, a grazed pinky toe does not equate to 10 years in jail. I don't care. Obviously, JT agreed with that because she was definitely one of the ones who liked this tweet. Well, before I make my reservations and let y'all know how I feel about this situation, it looked like a lot of people had different insights. Oh, some type of way about the fact that she did that. Now, this person said, JT liking shady post about Megan in defense of Tory Lanez, disappointed. This is exactly why no bars went double sand. Next time Megan performs Rilla, she better not fix her mouth to say free JT. Girl, F her. Now, this person said at JT, you low-key weird, bro, for liking that post about Megan, because she was damn near the only artist hollering out free JT. But I get it. You don't be as real as you say you is in them raps. The way Megan would demolish JT on a track like you don't want that smoke, Swiper the Fox.
Bye. Bye.
Now, I do agree that JT was definitely being very much so shady when it comes to liking that post, because I don't ever remember Megan Thee Stallion doing anything to her, okay? I definitely do remember the time when she said free JT and JT was behind bars. So this is definitely left field, but it's nothing new or shocking coming from JT, simply because she did the same thing with Cardi B when she collabed with Nicki Minaj. Because listen, the way I see it is the fact that when you are cool with Nicki Minaj, you cannot be in cahoots or any connection with anybody she has an enemy with. So it looked like JT is definitely taking on Nicki Minaj's enemies, because what was the reason? It could have been very much so that she can relate to the fact that she was behind bars in prison for doing something totally different, but she probably can relate. But I really don't see a problem with Heather Rose really having her own opinion. I do feel like it was harsh, because a lot of people get upset when you start talking about women's rights, and just the fact that a lot of people think that it's unfair that Megan Thee Stallion is a black woman and people are judging the fact that she sent a black man to jail. But you got to think about the fact that it is a crime. She did get hurt in the process. No, she did not get shot exactly in the foot, but there was blood, there were bullet fragments, something happened that night. So at the end of the day, it was a little shady, but at the end of the day, people gonna have their own opinions. But I do want to get straight into Heather Rose because she was clapping back at a lot of people who had things to say. And this person says, in response to her tweet, said, I'm sure her feelings won't be hurt because of your little removal clown. She said, I ain't say it to hurt her feelings. I said it because I felt how I felt. Just let everyone else on the internet say how they feel. Now, she said, in mine, is it neither? It takes two, but he was the one with the dirty trick. They said it ricocheted and hit her pinky toe. She then asked a question like, why is it that when people get so sensitive when we post things on the internet and give our opinion? Some person said, then you shouldn't have tweeted some dumb ish like that. How the F you gonna blame Megan like she sent his aide to jail, dumb butt? She said, because my mouth, my fingers and page, not to mention a free country. Now, someone did say, who the F are you? One less listening to her millions of fans. Girl, bye. She says, so my little opinion definitely shouldn't have you in an uproar then. Well, click, it looked like Heather Rose definitely didn't come to play on that damn app, okay? She definitely said she said what she said and she feel how she feel and it's a free country. And rightfully so, she definitely has the right to have her own opinion. I do not know if she knows ToryLanes, but at the end of the day, everybody has their own opinions. I don't know why everybody gets upset of people having their own opinion. I think the only thing that irritated me with her is the simple fact that she said she deleted 3 of her songs. Like, girl, at this point, it's like, it's no point. It's just like females. It's just like people coming to me saying, you know what? I don't like what you said. I don't like what you're doing and what you represent. So I am going to unsubscribe. Please do not announce your departure. I do not care. So at this point, it's like, I'm pretty sure Megan Thee Stallion don't care if you deleted her music or not. She definitely had more than 3 songs, so you were never a fan from the jump if you only had 3 songs. Let's just keep it for real. All right? So she definitely could have kept that to herself. As far as any other comment, let people talk. People are going to feel whatever way we want to feel. You cannot win. With the internet, you can't win. Everybody is sensitive. You're going to hurt somebody's feeling. Even if you didn't even say something to hurt somebody's feelings, it is what it is, okay? She feels the way she feels. She's standing on that 10 toes down, and that's just that. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation. I'd really love to know your thoughts. Wait, hold up. What? Wait, click. Hold on. As I'm recording right now, shit. It looks like Lil Tay is definitely not dead. So everything I said in the beginning of this, I already said something just didn't seem right, okay? But it looks like she is not dead. Allegedly, according to reports, it says social media personality Lil Tay is very much still alive, claiming her Instagram account was compromised and used to spread jarring misinformation about her and her brother's death. In a statement provided by TMZ from Tay's family, she tells TMZ, I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. It's been a very traumatizing 24 hours all day yesterday. I was bombarded with endless heartbreaking and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. She also says my Instagram account was compromised by a third party and used to spread jarring misinformation and rumors regarding me to the point that even my name was wrong. My legal name is Tay Dion, not Claire Hope. Child, listen, Lord, this is so ghetto. She then thanks Meta for helping to get her Instagram account back, and the phony death statement has been removed. This is social media for you. Okay, so I sat here and wasted all that time trying to make my reservations on something that wasn't even real. I just cannot deal. And I don't know, part of me, call it whatever. I'm glad that she's definitely alive. God is good. But part of me feel like she definitely has something to do with this. I feel like I call cap 100,000 times because people are doing anything for attention. I mean, we got Carly Russell. We got, Jussie Smollett. We got all types of people. I mean, the lady who lied about the lottery ticket in New York, like, girl, you child, people is lying these days for no reason, just for attention. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, God bless her. Glad that she's alive. I definitely call cap on that spam. I just think that she wasn't out for a long time and she needed attention. And that definitely did hit social media crazy about her untimely fake death. So I'm glad that this is good news that she is alive. And hopefully if she does come back to social media, she will rebrand herself and not add on to the extra toxicity that has been going on and being spread among the masses. Period. Okay. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about that. I'd love to know your thoughts, but I definitely want to move straight on to RollingRay back in the click today, you guys. Now, RollingRay is so annoying. Child, click, we're gonna make this simple, quick, and easy, okay? It looks like his next victim is SexxyRed, and he sat here and tweeted and said, "You look terrible, friend, but you going to keep that money on you, so I ain't mad. We all got our days. I still love you." Now, click, one thing SexxyRed gonna do is definitely reply and clap back, okay? She said, "Put that disability money up, chump. He's so disabled but wanna be a bully. B, please." RollingRay said, "Girl, in the last 4 to 6 months, I done touched over $100,000, vested over $30,000. If you wanted a new wig, you could have just asked me, friend. You 25 years old and can't even get a bank account in your name. I'm 26 with more than 3 of them, and my rent over $3,000 a month. I'll slap you."
Are you dumb? Pardon me? Are you dumb?
Hold up. First of all, click, before I even go on, it just baffles me how RollingRay really be just coming at the girls. Like, you are in a wheelchair. You act like somebody won't smack you up out of them wheels. Like, that is so annoying. It's like, nobody want to talk about anybody that's disabled, but you can't be on the internet talking about somebody's looks. So, like, let's not even do that. Second of all, it's like, my dude, what is the reason? Like, it's unprovoked. She had nothing to say to this dude, and it was completely unprovoked, right? Like, you just gonna come out of nowhere talking your shit, and that's just not okay. So SexxyRed definitely played that card and was like, "I'm not that one," all right? But at the end of the day, I don't know who needs to hear this, but $3,000 and rent is not a flex, baby. That is a mortgage. You're paying somebody else's mortgage, and you are somebody else's residual income, okay? Get that bag up. If you got that much money and you out here investing, you could have invested into a home, a house of yours in your name, and you could have had a mortgage. Then we could talk about that. But to sit here and try to brag about $3,000 a month, nigga, please. Okay? $3,000. You paying somebody's mortgage on top of putting money in their pocket a month. Cut it out. You hear me? Next thing, you know, SexxyRed troll RollingRay and said, "I'm sexy RollingRay," and tagged RollingRay. And I don't know what this saying is. Y'all can let me know in the comments below. Somebody told me if you ain't understand what she was saying about that STD comment, then you stupid. Well, baby, I guess I'm dumb.
I don't know. My watch doesn't tell time.
Well, click, it looked like he definitely out here talking his crap, saying never broke, I'll buy your whole family, have your dude cleaning my A. Now, you guys could pause the video and read what people had to say in the comment section, but I totally agree with a lot of them because RollingRay did entirely too much and he should stop trolling, okay? His new name is ToryLanes, all right? That is all I got for this Click News. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Don't forget to turn that post notification bell on. If you guys are new, welcome to the Click, and I see you guys in the next Click News. Like I always say, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. I'll see you guys in the next Click News. Bye.